Chapter 2. The Price of Wealth. Once the Nebula Marauder had settled into its hangar on the outskirts of the lawless planet of Zorak 6, the crew of 3 reveled in their success. The rare crystals sparkled under the dim lighting of their secret hideout, each one a potential fortune. However, no reward comes without a cost, especially in the treachery-laden world they inhabited. Dave leaned against the cargo hold, arms crossed, eyeing the haul with a satisfied grin. These babies are gonna fetch a good price on the black market. I can almost taste the cold drinks we'll enjoy in the sun after selling them. Zara busied herself with connecting the crystals to her portable analyzer. Let's not count our credits before we cash in, Captain. We still need to offload these without attracting attention. The last thing we need is a bounty on our heads. Rex shifted uneasily. The security at Nebula Station isn't the only threat we need to worry about. Word travels fast among the underworld. We can't risk anyone knowing we were the ones to lift the crystals. Dave pushed off the wall and walked toward Zara, looking over her shoulder at the swirling data on her screen. What do you propose? I recommend laying low for a while. Maybe utilizing our connections in the scrap guild to find a buyer discreetly, she suggested, her eyes flickering with determination. I know a guy named Montaro. He buys all kinds of contraband and knows how to keep things hush-hush. He's probably our best bet, and he owes me a favor from the last job we did. He might still be on the planet somewhere, Dave said, glancing at Rex. Rex nodded, the soldier within weighing risks and strategies, his sharp mind calculating odds rapidly. If Montaro still has that ship of his, we could move the shipment off Zorak 6 pretty quick. Dave's grin broadened as he considered this plan. Good thinking, Rex. Let's get ready for a little social visit then. Zara, you stay here and keep an eye on the Marauder. We don't want to lose her too. Zara looked up, concern etched on her face. Just be careful, you guys. The last thing we need is to walk into a setup. What could possibly go wrong? Dave quipped, flashing a roguish smile as he and Rex boarded the small shuttle that would take them into the heart of Zorak 6's bustling trade district. As the shuttle smoothly flew over the chaotic landscape, Dave and Rex suited up, donning their tactical gear, a necessity for any interaction within a city ruled by thieves and traitors with loose morals. Zorak 6 was renowned for its vibrant marketplaces, where anything from rare technology to exotic pets was up for grabs. But as they landed, both men felt the palpable tension in the air. This was a different world. Shadows lurked in every corner, and the sound of distant bartering mingled with whispers of betrayal. Once they disembarked, the carnival atmosphere assaulted their senses. Colors blended into a chaotic tapestry as vendors shouted. Their wares and street performers danced for coins, each vying for attention amidst the swirling crowd. Montaro's place shouldn't be far from here, Dave said, scanning the area. He remembered the layout, having traversed this market more than a few times during other escapades. Rex kept a close watch, his heightened instincts alert for any signs of danger. They navigated the maze of stalls until they reached a nondescript doorway in a dingy alleyway, slightly separated from the commotion of the market. Dave knocked thrice before entering. Inside, the air was thick with smoke and the smell of stale alcohol, but the low light revealed a more sophisticated side to the establishment. Montaro's lounge was a mix of old-world charm and high-tech gadgets, patrons occupying every table, huddled in secretive conversations. As they approached the bar, Montaro, a stout, barbed figure with gleaming cybernetic eyes, looked up from his drink. Dave McAllister. Back from the dead, I see. What trouble brings you here, friend? Montaro offered a crooked smile. Just the usual, Dave replied, leaning on the bar. I've got something that might interest you. Rare crystals. All yours for the right price. But we'll need a quiet exit later. Got a few unwanted eyes upstairs. Montaro leaned forward, his interest piqued. Crystals, you say? Those come at a hefty price, but I can make it work. As their negotiation continued, the atmosphere shifted. The room's energy darkened as a group of armed enforcers entered, their leader scanning the room with a predatory gaze. They were the infamous Vark Syndicate, space pirates with a keen interest in stolen crystals, and they had just locked onto Dave and Rex. Dave's pulse quickened. Looks like we just found our unwanted guests. Time to get out of here, Rex. Before they could react, the leader raised his weapon and shouted, "Stop right there! You're coming with us!" The tension in the room shattered like glass. A melee erupted as Dave and Rex ducked for cover, the air filled with the noise of blaster fire and chaos. "Stick to the plan. We need to get to the shuttle," Dave yelled over the deafening din, adrenaline coursing through his veins as he grabbed a nearby barstool for making a makeshift barrier. As they fought their way through the throng of chaos, the stakes had suddenly and dramatically risen. Would they make it out before the Syndicate caught up to them? The escape was on, and everything they valued was about to come crashing down around them as they fought desperately to survive. If you like the stories, please click the subscribe button. It's free, and it helps support our channel.